me loose. Go no control. Money in my pocket and I'm all up in the zone live.
Hey guys, Legendary Ghidorah here today. So today, obviously, as you guys can see by the title here, we're gonna be, well, I wouldn't say wank, we're gonna be giving a legit scaling here and answering a question on, can Grimlock beat Thanos the Mad Titan? The guy who's literally #1 on the Avengers threat list. The bane of the Marvel Universe. Death simp. Alright, that's her simp. Like literally, if y'all never really thought about it, Thanos is really a simp. Like, this woman this man's has been chasing some evil, decrepit, death, whatever, for a long time. But first things first here, we're going to say how powerful is Thanos. Then, can we get Grimlock to his level? Thanos is a complex, multiversal being here. Thanos is easily a Sky Father level being, as he has been able to stand and trade blows with the likes of Odin. Albeit he did lose the fight here, it is noteworthy that he did hold his ground and was actually able to take attacks from Odin. Thanos is known as one of the few people in the Marvel Universe to actually send Hulk, the Hulk, the guy who gets angrier the stronger he gets, flying with a punch. He's also just incredibly durable, to the point where Thor's full power lightning does absolutely nothing to him. During the Infinity comic, Thor came in bloodlusted and ready to kill Thanos at this moment. The Infinity comic was based off of, well, the Avengers just, fighting a huge galactic war here. And when they found out Thanos was on Earth, Captain America took the strongest Avengers, Hulk, Thor, and Hyperion, as well as Captain Marvel, to actually go and intercept Thanos. So they came in battle hardened and ready to do what needed to be done here. Thor was ready to kill Thanos, but unfortunately, he actually just didn't have it. He didn't have what it takes with him. A full-powered, blood-lusted, ready-to-kill Thor is no joke here, but as usual, Thanos sent him flying away on multiple occasions during their fights. Even in random encounters or in team-based battles here, Thanos is regularly known as a team buster, regularly known to really outperform and embarrass heroes such as Hulk, Thor, and, well, just anyone in general. He's beaten down the likes of Namor the Submariner, someone who actually goes toe-to-toe with characters like Hulk, Thor, and Sentry. These beings are actually able to collapse universes and tear through dimensions with their bare hands. Thanos has also been able to beat down and actually take the shouts of Black Bolt. Black Bolt being stated to actually tear through the fabric of reality. Being able to tear apart the fabric of reality with his screams. A simple whisper is already enough to get the likes of the Avengers' attentions and even send planetary to higher beings like Ares and Wonder Man flying. And Thanos took multiple shouts, which are consistently above his whispers, obviously, directly to the face, and all it did was wreck his armor and give him a bloody nose. Thanos has a long history of even crippling some of the other heroes in the Marvel Universe. Like when he beat She-Hulk to near death. He even went toe-to-toe against the Eternals recently. This from the recent series and the current series of the Eternals here, where he fought some of this. If I had to really say it here, they're literally the most powerful team in comics. Above some of the lineups, and possibly even above the most powerful lineups in the likes of the Avengers, Annihilators, and if you want to go to DC Comics, they're above even the heaviest hitting versions of the Justice League. I'm talking about, you could have Superman, Dr. Fate, Captain Atom, Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman, and Shazam on that type of team here. And it's possible that they beat that team. That's how powerful they are. This is a team with ridiculous hacks and celestial powered energy. That's how powerful these Eternals are. Thanos has resisted transmutation, molecular manipulation, molecular disintegration. Alright? He's barreled through the toughest, and I mean the toughest beings in the Marvel Universe. Even the strongest of Eternals, like Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh being literally someone who can fight Thor while being literally disabled. Like, the brother was blind when he fought Thor, alright? That's how bad it was here. Icarus, someone who can go toe-to-toe with Red Hulk. Cersei, someone who's just ridiculously powerful in general, is actually able to go toe-to-toe with Hercules. And she's actually known for her transmutation and molecular manipulation. Even being able to do this on the Hulk, who is immune, who should be immune to molecular disintegration and transmutation. And yet here comes, Cersei turning this guy into stone. Alright? Now, Thanos was subdued eventually by one of Cersei's maneuvers, but I do believe this should cement, this definitely should cement that Thanos is definitely one of Marvel's most powerful beings in the universe. He's on the same tier and same playing field, or at least slightly lower than the likes of Odin. Now we have to answer the question, does Grimlock fit in a Skyfather tier? And the answer is pretty simple. For me anyway, or for anyone who's done Transformers research. Yes. Grimlock has been able to go toe-to-toe and actually hold his own against the Fallen. He's actually been able to do this on a plethora of occasions, even showing that he is more dominant in physical might and endurability than some of the toughest Decepticons out there. These Decepticons, well, would include Scorponok, who he's regularly beat down on some occasions. He's actually been able to outshine and actually been able to pretty much sometimes one-shot the likes of Trypticon, a Decepticon you definitely don't want to mess with, and he's been able to take attacks from a cosmic-powered Starscream. This Starscream was so ridiculously powerful that, he was just stacked. There's also the fact that this guy can take blasts and even was able to rip apart and maybe on some occasions even kill Shockwave. Now, this isn't just some small slouch, type of feat here, alright? Shockwave is ridiculous. I mean, this is the same Shockwave who, what did he do? He actually managed to kill Onyx Prime. Alright, one of the original 13 Primes here. And Onyx Prime isn't a slouch. He shouldn't even be, he's not one of the weaker Primes out there. I'm not even, none of the 13 Primes are pretty much weak here. These guys are just ridiculously powerful. They would basically scale to and possibly even above Celestials here because they're multiversal singularities. Grimlock has even been confirmed to hold back the Fallen in a weakened state during the Combiner Wars or the Power of the Prime series. Whichever one, I don't know, wasn't the best Transformers series to remember. So let's talk about the Fallen, right? The Fallen has been known to fight all 13 of the original Primes. And this is someone who Grimlock was able to restrain and hold off while, Optimus Primal got the Matrix leadership and became Optimal Optimus. Alright? So Solus Prime, right, is known as one, I honestly believe her to be literally probably the third strongest Prime, in my opinion. Maybe the fourth. I don't know. I like Vector Prime. I will put Vector Prime, the Fallen, and Prima over. And here you guys can see that she created a plethora of weapons. And one of these weapons would happen to be the Star Saber, right? A weapon that can slash through the multiverse and implode stars. Again, this is someone, who's able to, create these kind of weapons here. Now you might say, okay, Legendary, how does that work? Well, I mean, she just created it here. Like, it's like, what do you mean? So the fact is, she has to create these from the actual metal, or has to use her hammer, which is pretty much channeling the power of a neutron, of a miniature neutron star, right? So if she hits you with that, you're basically getting hit with a neutron star in the face here. So yeah, I have to say Grimlock is definitely on a Skyfather tier, or is pretty close to it. Let's not forget the Fall of Cybertron boost that it pretty much gives him. We also can't ignore the fact that Thanos actually has some context behind his feats here. He didn't knock Hulk out with his punch. He wasn't able to overpower a full-powered Hyperion. But still, this is Thanos. The same Thanos that held his own against Hulk, Thor, Hercules, and the Thing all at the same time. So we just not really even going to bother saying that. But Grimlock has done some similar feats too. I mean, this guy, in weakened states, there's literally so much. There's more weakened Grimlock feats than full-powered Grimlock feats. That should tell you a lot about the Dinobot, alright? That should tell you a lot. Because he has more weakened feats than his full-power feats. I mean, this guy was able to brawl against Megatron at his peak, right? And Megatron is, you already know Megatron ain't no joke. I mean, Megatron in the IDW comics has fought a whole living universe, alright? And Grimlock is usually able to beat down characters of that caliber. So Grimlock is already messing around with someone like Megatron, who could basically, take out living universes. Ain't that something? Yeah. Let's also not forget Megatron's time in the Marvel Universe, which is, yeah, I'm definitely gonna say it's canon because Transformers and Godzilla have like multiple connections. Sorry, Transformers and Marvel have multiple connections. I can't believe I just said Godzilla. Forgive me. But yeah, Megatron was able to literally overpower Doctor Doom. Same Doctor Doom that can clown Mephisto in his own realm. Same Doctor Doom that outperformed Brother Voodoo. The same Brother Voodoo that's able to go toe-to-toe with Dormammu. And you all should know Dormammu is on par with characters like Odin and Zeus. And Grimlock is able to fight against Megatron, at his best here. Has been able to do it on multiple occasions here. And let's also not forget, Grimlock is a much more skilled fighter than the characters Thanos has fought against. He's been able to pretty much hone in skills while Earth was still in the Triassic era. So a combination of Grimlock's skill, his ever-increasing strength, and his tactical mindset. Remember, this was one of the head of securities of Cybertron. Should give Grimlock the win. He should really at least win maybe 4 to 5.5 out of 10 times by himself against Thanos. But let me know what you guys think. Please comment down below, like and subscribe, and share with your friends. This is Legendary Ghidorah, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what other kind of Transformers content you want to see. Do you want to see Optimus Prime versus, can Optimus Prime take down someone? Can Megatron take down someone? Let me know, and I will see you guys later. Peace.